Hello everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more Magic the Gathering Arena. I've had a very productive week overall, and I'm just, doing alright. Let's take a look here. So I am up to Silver 3 now, so I haven't got to play as much as I'd like, and level 11 on the Master Tree. It's Sunday, so it just kind of reset, so we get to work on that as well, but I've been playing a lot of my Garrick's pack, my Asban Wolves deck. As shown in the last video, I did record a whole video, like 3 or 4 games that went really well. I won all 3 or 4. Won the whole, whatever I recorded, it was all wins. But due to some technical difficulties and Windows updates, changing my microphone inputs and all sorts of stuff, it was completely unusable. The in-game sound was so loud over my voice that you couldn't actually hear what I was saying. So I had to scrap it. I'm going to record another one, but I've also run into a point where some days this deck works really well and I'll win multiple games in a row, and then other days it just seems to be all the hate's out. So I think I want to get a second deck, and there's a deck I've been running up against that I would like to take a play at, see if I can put something similar together. I've seen this around a little bit. So we're going to do a Rakdos Aggro deck. Now, I don't know if I have all the cards I would want for it, but we're going to try and make it with what we have here. I definitely want I have 3 of these, so let's put 3. I'll put 4 of these. I'll probably trim these out once we see what we actually need. So the deck focuses on things like sacrificing. So it's a Rakdos deck with lots of sacrifice. So Cauldron Familiar is one of the cards that goes in it. There is a Witch's Oven is a card. Nope. I have to do maybe this. There we go. So what you do, tap Witch's Oven to sacrifice a creature, create a food token, and if the creature's toughness is 4 or greater, create 2 food tokens instead. But you sacrifice your Cauldron Familiar to get a food. So you put the Cauldron Familiar in play. You gain 1 life. The opponent loses 1 life. You sacrifice it to the Witch's Oven to create a food token, and then you sacrifice the food token to return the Cauldron Familiar to the battlefield, dealing 1 damage and gaining 1 life. So that's the first little trick. It's just a little thing. There's other stuff we can do with this. So we want to do, I think it was Mayhem Mayhem Devil. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, it deals 1 damage to any target. So every time we sacrifice the Cauldron to generate a food, we do a damage. Every time we sacrifice a food to bring back the Cauldron Familiar, we deal a damage. So these go in. What else? What else can we think of? There is the Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Probably don't want 4 of these, but 2 or 3 maybe. Human Cleric, 2 mana, 1/2, sacrifice 2 creatures. Any number of target players lose 2 life and sacrifice a creature, and you add 2 mana and draw a card. So there's a trick for this as well, but what we can see here is we put these out, and whenever we do, if we have a bunch of creatures, we can tap this, deal some damage, draw some cards, generate more mana so we can put out some more creatures. Works really well in this deck. There was, trying to remember some other named cards. We'll probably just sort of skim through here. Could put in Duress. How many do I have? I have 3. I'll put those in. I'm trying not to spend, although commons we can do. I don't have much for rare wild cards, so I'll just put 2 of each for now. We'll probably just trim it down to 3, maybe even 2. So I don't have to spend wild cards on it. What else do we need in here? What else is good? Gutter Bones is good. I have 4 of those. Enters battlefield tapped for 1 mana, 2/1. We can sacrifice it, and then for 2 mana we can turn it from the graveyard to the hand and then put it into play. So 3 mana to recur it, which isn't terrible. But you have to do damage, so there's some tricks, but that'll be a good one. I'm thinking, I don't think Knight of the Ebon Legion fits as much as I'd like it to. I haven't actually looked at any deck lists yet. I mean, I've seen them. I haven't really dug through them, so I don't remember what's in them exactly. What do we have here? Child of Night. I mean, they're good sack targets, lifelink for blockers, but I think we can do better. 2 mana, 2/2, sacrifice an artifact or other creature, put a +1. This one's not bad, but it doesn't go with the game plan, right? We want to be sacrificing to generate. We want incidental sacrifices because we are going to be sacrificing creatures for other things. So I think in this case we might want to look elsewhere. Order of Midnight to recur. let's put it in. I don't think we're going to run it. Oops. So here, for example, Death Touch. So this is a good little blocker. It'll kill. It'll punch up, so we can block bigger creatures with it, as well as Afterlife. So if we do block with it, or use it to block, or we sacrifice it, we get another 1/1 flyer. So that's not bad. Generate Black Rats for 2 mana. That's not terrible. I have 1. Let's throw it in. Nope. But it's in our colors, but it doesn't do anything with sacking. That's a little expensive. We want to be running on like 3 mana, maybe 4. We want it to be fast. Which is again kind of why the Noble Knight doesn't work. We're not using Knights, so the Smitten Swordmaster is not amazing. We have Ayara. We have 1. I'd like to have more of her. Whenever Ayara, first of Locthwain, or another black creature is under the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Sacrifice another black creature to gain 1 card. So again, we'll put 1 because I don't want to spend any, especially rare tokens. If we do come up with some like something crazy, we might try. We might get another one of these, but for now we'll do 1. I'd like 2 because it is legendary. I'd like at least 2, but I'm not going to spend wild cards yet. Let's see what we can do with what we have. Cry the Carnium is kind of counters because we have lots of small creatures out. No, we don't. It doesn't really that we need food tokens outside of what the stove, the Witch's Oven, gives us. So I don't really see anything here I'm too keen on. Midnight Rapier here, for example. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to you and you draw a card. So this will give us a card draw engine. I'd like to have more than 1, but it's rare, so we'll just throw the 1 in for now. That's a little sad. Murder's a good card, but we can do better, like this. So it's just like Murder, but it's also a creature, so it gives us 2 cards in 1. We do lose 2 life for this, but do we want to? No, I have some other ideas. We don't need Murders. I know what else we'll use. Mind Rot, if we need them to discard cards, but I'd rather use the Duresses for that. We've already got those in there. Okay, this is a good card. I just don't want to be killing my own creatures because I need them to be sacrificing. Whenever Tempting Witch enters the battlefield, create a food token, sacrifice food. So this is interesting. Let's put this in because we are going to be generating food. I don't, because we're not generating that much food, but it would be a sack trigger for Mayhem Demon, or is that what it is? Mayhem Devil. Let's put the 3 that I have in. It'll probably get cut, but we'll see. So I hope you guys like coming along with me while I build these decks. Short target creature, create a food token for 4. We've already got Murderous Rider, 2 of them, and we're gonna have something else. I think we'll skip that. It's a good card, creates food. If we were heavier into the food, if we were in like a, I don't know, Asban food deck with, you know, Oko and stuff, and some other things, Golden Goose, that might be the way to go, but not for this deck, I don't think. Don't see anything here I like. Yeah. Swamp enters the battlefield under your control. Choose 1. You draw a card and lose 1 life, or deal 2 damage to target creature and gain 2 life. That's nice. Doesn't really do anything for our game plan, though, so I think it would end up getting cut. If we have room, we'll look back at some of these. I love Rankle, but again, he's not quite. Well, he's got an each player sacrifices a creature theme, which could be interesting. Let's put the. How many do I have? 2. Let's put them in. Beginning of your upkeep, ill-gotten here, do 1 damage to each point you gain life. Sacrifice to deal. No, too slow. Too slow. That's too slow. I mean, even Rankle might be a little too slow. Kind of want to cap out at like 3. Flying Trample, spend to do 1 damage to each player. Then if you have 10, put a +1. No, so this is a good card, but again, I don't think it fits what we need to do. Sacrifice another creature, put a +1/+1 on. So we didn't like the Noble. I don't think we like this either. And the other guy can do it as an instant, so we take him probably. Better Witches if we had Elves or Knights. Blade Juggler's fun. I remember fond memories of Blade Juggler, but in drafting. I think we're getting into the too high mana cost stuff for what we want to do. I think so. Up next list, whenever an opponent draws a card, deals 1 damage to that player, destroy target creature. That's alright, but it's expensive, and I already have something I want to do for Planeswalkers, I think. This is good, because it creates a black token that we can then sacrifice. When it dies, we can draw a card. Let's put... we're going to cut her, but I'm going to put it in so I don't... I think we're going to cut her, but it's 6 mana. I don't think that's a big thing, and it's heavy black, which we are kind of already heavy black, but... No. Yeah, we're into the 2 heavy. Let's get into red and see what we have here. We have 2 Dwarven Mines. When it enters play, create a 1/1 red dwarf token. That gives us something we can sack. It comes into play tapped unless we... Well, let's put him in. We'll probably cut him. Do I have the... You know what? I didn't even do this. I'll just do a quick skim because... Oops. Anything that we missed. I forgot to check stuff I don't have, even though I'm probably not going to try not to craft. Lose a life, mass 1, lifelink. So this gives us something to sacrifice, but at the cost of 1 life, it could probably be good, but I don't think we really need it. We have decent 2-drops already. Like, we have a fairly stacked early game already. Legion's End, exile target creature opponent controls, mana 2, less other creatures. Okay. That's good against, like, Golos deck. But I have there's a suspicion that deck may not go. It may lose. Either Field of Dead may get banned in the next couple weeks. I'm not too worried. Definitely don't want to build the deck until we see what happens. Elder Spell, yeah. No, there's nothing here that we missed. Each opponent loses, you gain. That's 7 mana, though. That's not really us. Yeah, that's alright. 1/1, they exile a card from their hand, but they get to choose. Beating each opponent's upkeep, that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, deals 2 damage to them. Each opponent's. That's cool. That's cool. I don't have any. I'm not going to put them in. Don't think it quite fits this. What I'm trying to do here. More murders, more... Target creature you control gains Death Touch, lifelink on a turn. If it's a vampire, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Sacrifice a vampire. No. We have a couple vampires. Don't we? No, we have zombies. Yeah, we have zombies. Okay, nope. Veiled Shade, Witch's Vengeance. Chattering Witch enters battlefield. Create a number of 1/1 rats. Creature tokens equal to the number of opponents you have. Oh, this is a commander card or a brawl card. I think you kind of want to be creating at least 2 rats to get any value out of that. Okay. Gravedigger, no. Alright, let's get back to the reds. I think we're into the expensive stuff again. We may dig back through it if we need something, but I think we're okay here. Yeah, we're okay here. No, too much. That'd be nice to have. So we can swing with stuff, but I don't have any, and I don't have enough rares to build it, so we're just going to leave it out. Claim the Firstborn. So we have a Thack theme. Thack theme. So we can grab a cheap creature, use it against them, and then destroy it with our cauldron or our Witch's Oven. So I think I'm going to put... How many of these do I have? 3? Let's put them in. I may drop 1 or 2 or all of them, but let's put it in for now. 1/1 first strike with haste, text, attacking knights you control, no. Shocks. I'm going to try to avoid that. I don't want to be that red deck. Don't think we're going to have much with 1 power. We have a few. We could use a Cavalcade. But I don't think that fits our plan. Gonna try to stick to the plan. Could use this because it's as an additional cost sacrifice a creature, so we use removal. I think we're going to be okay for removal though. So we have some stuff. Be a sideboard card in best of 3. Like against Golos, we can use them to destroy Golos and still have a body that we can then sacrifice to our plan. I think we're going to be heavier black for sure. Oh, what was that? Rixmanny Reveler? Spectacle. Oh no, that doesn't help us. That doesn't do anything that we want to do. Although we could probably get the Spectacle pretty easy. I have some idea. I know is it Chandra we want? I think we're very high up on what we need. We don't need this because we have a cheaper version of it. Although we could get bigger creatures with this, but that's like the top of our where we want to be for a curve. There's the Chandra. Oh, I want 2 of her. I only have 1. I might have to craft a second one. So 3 mana Planeswalker, 4 loyalty. For 0, put a loyalty counter on each red Planeswalker you control. That's going to be a +1 do nothing ability for Chandra. Also for 0, create 2 1/1 red elemental creature tokens. They gain haste. Sacrifice them beginning your next end step. So you can create them and attack with them if the board is clear. And then at the end, you can sacrifice them either to Priest of the Forgotten Gods to do 2 more damage and have them sacrifice a creature and draw. Like, that's an amazing play at the circa second main phase. And either way, it triggers this. So if you have both this and this, you can get some great. So I might want 2. Let's put her in as 2. I don't want her. Only 1 rare. I mean, at this point, it would be better if she was mythic rare. But that's neither here nor there. No, we don't. Well, no. That's way too slow and way too... We have other ways to draw cards. I don't need to be sacrificing lands. And the only artifact we have are ovens, which we need. Yeah, so this would be okay for generating tokens, Krenko. But we have to attack with them to do it, so... Our plan isn't really to attack. If we attack, it's because the board's clear. We have an opportunity to do it, but for the most part, our damage is going to be indirect. Skew the critics. Tybalt would be good. I don't have any. He's uncommon. So we could build him. Whoops. No, I'm not going to craft. I'm going to try not to craft what I can. I'm probably not even going to craft Sandra, even though I really, really want to. I got to save them up until I find out what deck I want to settle on. But this will give me another option when the Wolves deck isn't working. I can switch to this and switch back. This should play very differently. No, we don't have enough elementals, really. This is okay. 4 mana is a little steep. Let's put it in. Maybe we'll do that instead of the second other one. But it doesn't really progress our gameplay, though it will give us some sort of filtering so we can dig through the deck, find stuff we might need. I think we're in a good spot here. I think we're starting to get to the expensive stuff. This would be alright, except most of our... It really only applies to if these hit or if this hits, really. So probably actually not great here. Cool card, though. Would be good if I was more red, less black. It looks like we're into the expensive stuff. Let's get to the gold cards. Just sort of skimming here. Okay, gold cards, no. Nothing here I want. These aren't in my color, really. I'm not splashing another color. Okay. No, that's blue-red. Almost there. There we go. Black-red is in here. So we definitely want... I only have 3 of these. Okay. 4th one would be alright. But we'll do 3. We may use... Oh, I don't have any of the even common ones. Do I want to use Guild Gates? I mean, I realistically could buy these. Gain 1 life isn't huge, except maybe against other aggro decks, and it comes into play tapped, so maybe not, because we don't want to draw that really in our opening hand. At least with the Blood Crypt we can pay to have it not tapped. Footlight Fiend. I mean, this is cool, because it's a 1/1, that when it dies it deals 1 damage, so we could sacrifice it, deal damage, and then get benefit for sacrificing it. I want to put 3 of these in. This was one of the cards I was waiting for. There's another one. Probably next page. Bedeck, Bedazzle. So I don't know what the balance is between these. I have 3 of each. For 1 more mana, I'd probably do 3 of these and 2 of these. It gives me 5 removals plus the Murderous Riders. And we only have 2 of those, so I think 7 removal. Ugh, that's tricky. That's a lot of removal. We'll have to see how it plays. Non-token creature. She is 3 mana. Let's put it in. This will give us 2/2 creatures and menace, but we're not really attacking. Doesn't really follow the game plan, and we're starting to get into the 4 cost and 5 cost cards. All right, let's start making cuts. I don't see anything else. Okay, so how's this look? Not that. That's not what I meant. Yeah, so we're definitely on the lower end here. 24 lands. Is that what we want? Okay, well, let's see what we got. So, Cauldron Familiar's critical. Let's drop the Duress. Because we don't necessarily... I don't want to craft if I can help it. Let's drop these. We'll keep 2 Enforcers for now. 4 Witch's Oven, 4 Cauldron, 4 Mayhem Devils. Okay. I don't think we need to... I don't think... Let's drop these. We don't have enough of these. They're not going to come up often. Rats are kind of expensive too. 75 cards. We definitely have to make some aggressive cutting here. Let's not craft the Chandra. Let's not play the big Chandra. Let's not play Liliana. I want to get under 4. I think I want to keep it in the 3 range to keep it fast. What does that look like? 68 still, eh? She's legendary, so I definitely don't want more than 2. Other creatures you control get +1/+0. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Judith deals 1 damage to any target. So part of the plan is to sacrifice tokens from Chandra. I think I might cut her. Leave it for now. Do I want to do 3 Bedevil? Let's do 2 Bedevil because it's 3 cost. And we'll keep the Angrass Rampage at 3 so we can get it early, so when they put the first thing down we can choose. That's good too because it also targets planeswalkers and artifacts, so it gives us some flexibility. Let's do 3 and 2. We'll keep the 2 Murderous Riders. We don't need the food tokens. We can cut those. We gotta be aggressive here in our cuts. 3 Duress, 3 Claim, 4 Gutter Bones, I think. And because these are recurring, we don't need to have like 2 or 3 of them out really to benefit. Do we want to do 3? Because we want to draw them pretty early, but we don't necessarily want to have 2 or 3 at a time. We're not going to trigger... That gets us 60. What's our mana again? It was... Witch's Cottage, enter the battlefield, untapped, you may put target creature from your top of your library. 3 or more. Let's drop that to a 2 of. Unless you control Swamp. Draw a card. So that's 8. These come in... We're not going to need that many mountains. So 3, 12. Let's just do it this way. 24 land is probably what I want. That's 60 cards. Look at that. That's a really aggressive curve. Like turn 3, we can play everything if we get... The only thing we need more than 2 of is black. So that's good. So we definitely want 10. That's 12 black sources. That's 15 black sources and 12 red. Yeah, that's pretty good. What would we do instead of Judith? I think that's fine. We have to play it. Rakdos. Sacrifice. And let's put Chandra. Alright, so that looks pretty good. That's 60 cards, 3 mana. Yeah, I like it. Let's see how this works. So stand by. I'll get us into a game. So we have two white or black, white or black. We are going to use a lot of black, so we could do both of these. Mostly coins are okay, but I want the experience. So I'm going to keep this because you get the same experience whether it's a 750 or a 500. And we're very close to hitting level 11, so let's just do it. So stand by. I'll get us a game. Okay, here we go. So it's one black source. Yeah, we can play this. We do need two black stars to be devil, but we can draw into it. We're going to keep it. I'm afraid of throwing it away and getting 6 cards and getting less. Again, we have to play it a few before I really know what's going on. It is really laggy all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and play this. Tapped. We have 2 Cauldron Familiars. That's pretty good. We didn't get another black source, eh? Well, let's roll out one of the Cauldrons. Really would like an oven now. It's white. Oh, where's off something maybe? Gutter Bones? Yeah, not drawing another black source is going to hurt us here. Let's attack with our cat. Throw out another cat. It'd be really nice to have another black source. We do have this, so I want a Cauldron or a Witch's Oven. Like, toot sweet. So if they put something out, I can take it and sack it for food. Yeah. That we can't grab with this, can we? No. Well, what we can do, though, it's an instant. Wait for it to attack, and then we can, we'll do this one. Okay. Yeah, take your vigilance. And then we can put the Murderous Rider out as an attacker. And they'll have a 2/1/1s, I think it is, or yeah, 2/1/1s. Alright, that's okay. Let's put out this. And we can be devil that other guy. It's going to cost us... Yeah. Do we have to be devil it? No, let's just put this guy out. And we can end the turn there. They probably have a board wipe, but that's okay. We can't really afford to attack with our cats yet. We need those. So this first game not drawing a Cauldron is kind of... Or a Witch's Oven. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's fine. Let's throw out another Swamp. Let's actually do... No, we're going to save that. We can swing for 2, 4... No, we're going to wait till we can sacrifice things. We are going to attack with both of these. And what's he got? He had to have some plan. That Cauldron would really come in handy now. Wow. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6. So the fact that we haven't drawn anything that actually helps us with our plan. We're just going to beat face for a few minutes. We're kind of staying ahead. Keep these open so we can block his teeth taker. I'm kind of saving this for something more threatening. We have the mana to cast all our spells now. There we go. So we're going to put her out. If we attack with it both, you know what? We have 2. If he doesn't block, he takes 7. And when he does block, we do 1 damage to one of his flyers or face. Do we do face? We do face. And then alright, let's see what he gets. He has to probably wipe my side of the board to get through. He's got 3 blockers, so we're going to get 3 damage through. We'll save that. We save that, we save that. And we attack. So we're probably going to block... I'm going to keep 1 cat back. Just to have it. He can block everything, but he will die. He will die out, and I can recur these. Oh, I didn't get a damage through, but I will here. I'll get 3 damage through, so... And then I can recur both of these. Okay. Yep. That's a good way to do it. So I can't actually recur these now, right? So this is where I need the cauldron, or the... Okay, cool. Mentor... Okay, resolve. Yeah, that's fine. That one's a good target for Angraths. Or we bedevil it. This will let me recur my gutter bones at least. Alright. Mana cost 3 or less. So if you put something small, I will steal it and swing. If you put something hasty, he's going to get through for some damage. This is not the deck. Like, nothing's happened that's about this deck yet, but that's okay. Does he have something? He's got to, right? Destroy all attacking creatures. Settle the wreckage. Is that still in? Okay. That means it doesn't go to the graveyard. I can't recur it. Nothing to sacrifice with. I don't have... Okay. That's fine. Can't recur that. That's good. Still get through for 3. Unless he has another one. Okay. Draw a card. I almost always forget that I have this option. Well, that's not what I wanted. All I need is my oven, and then I can sacrifice Gutter Bones, recur one cat, recur Gutter Bones, sacrifice it, recur the other cat. Mentor, okay. Well, that's something. That's not quite where I want to be. Let's put that out. Let's do... do I want to take that much damage? Yes. Have to do it. I can get through for 2, so let's do this. Actually, I should have stolen it. That would have been lethal. Stupid. Alright. Too focused on trying to do this. Oh, really? Too focused on trying to pull off the combo, I didn't think I had lethal if I just stole his dude. That is my bad. New deck, you know how it is. So on our turn, we have lethal if he doesn't get rid of one of our creatures. Okay. What is her biggest? Yeah, I think she makes us... Each opponent sacrifices 2 creatures, and I can't tap her, right? Let's do this. Because we'll get 1 back. And as long as we can hit it with that creature, we can recur Gutter Bones. Alright. Alright. So 1 minor misplay almost cost us, but putting the Afterlifer out now was the right move. Ooh. So I am learning. So none of that was what this deck is built to do, so hopefully our next game will be a little closer to that. So stand by while I get us... What pack? Let's open that first. Maybe we'll get our other Chandra and we have to rebuild our deck. No, she's not in Eldraine. Nothing super exciting here. What's this? Ooh, another questing beast. I think I have 3 or 4 of those now. Start thinking about building Asban adventure deck or something. Okay, let me get us another game and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. So double red, we don't... Double red when we kind of want... Well, we're going to have to play it. Do we have any turn 2 plays? Yeah, just the priest. That's fine. We'll put that out tapped. We'll want to get to double black as soon as we can, but we should draw into it pretty quick. Turn 2, turn 3. Maybe this one for turn 3. We'll see. We'd better have a swamp there, just so we didn't have to use the Witch's Cottage until we had something in the graveyard. Green. Oh, good. Mono green Stompy. This is going to be fun for us. We're going to try. Harpooner? Interesting. Swing for 2. That thing's going to be a pain. We're going to have to... Aha! Aha. I mean, it doesn't quite get us there now. But that gets us a start. If I get a black mana, I can use this. Give me a swamp. Something. Even a Lockthwain at this point, because I have a swamp. Was this a swamp? Yeah. Give me a Castle Lockthwain. Any black source, please. Proliferate. Okay. So that's going to be 2 more tokens. Oh, it was only 1 because of the order of operations, eh? We're going to let that 6 through and hope for the best. Oh yeah, because I have the Witch's Oven now. Well, I may have to block with that next turn if we don't get that. Okay. Two life dead, though. That's going to hurt. We'll block and then sack this for a food, I guess. Get us some life. That'll net us basically 6 life, because we'll take, or 3 life, because we'll take 3 and then can gain it back with the food. So we'll net 3 with the block and just hope for... Since we're not going to kill it anyway, might as well get the token. So it'd be nice to get this and a cauldron familiar. Okay. A little bit of rampy ramp. Okay. Alright. So we steal it and swing, they might block. We're going to put 1, 2, 3. Is that what's that going to tap? Leaves me with a red mana open? Yes. 3 or less? Ugh. Yeah. Then we sack it so we can't have it back. And that deals 1 more damage. We gotta get this guy out next. Lifelink. To trade with the evolution sage. Maybe? We're a little close. I can't really afford to block here. But we can afford to take 3, so if as long as he doesn't buff it. We're good at questing beast, doesn't have the mana for it unless he puts 1 out here. That's a combat trick. See what he does. I mean, it's not going to do damage, so why risk the block if it's just going to kill my Mayhem Devil? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean... Okay, we can kill that by doing this. Actually, no, we wait. We wait and we put out... No, we can't afford the damage. Yeah, this is the right move. He's going to get through for 3 at the... he's going to get through for... No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay, that's fine. We're working here. We're working. So this is tough because I can't afford the life at this point. Because we're going to sack it, and then we're going to sack it. We can kill this with the Mayhem Devil. We can block this without actually... Yes. Then we can put this guy back in play, dealing damage, and so on. Okay. So we're going to block. Assign the block. Yes. Sack the familiar. 1 damage here. And then summon the familiar. Submit 1. 1 damage here. Okay, and we're going to gain a life. And let's do it no. We're good for now. Let's see. Okay. Well, it's something. can't afford the Midnight Reaper, so let's just do this. So we can block here, and as long as he doesn't buff it, we can do the sack thing. We can do up to 3 damage on it. So we could get rid of the Sage. And we will throw this out at some point. Yorvo's a problem. Yorvo's a big effing problem. We need some of our removal now. Yep. We can still do it. Because that's 5 damage. Which we can do. 1, 2, 3. And just hope that we draw into some removal. Now, what do we got? Resolve. It's getting close to critical mass here. I don't think we're going to be able to dig ourselves out of this. Don't have any creatures with flying. Okay. Pass. Yeah? So we're going to take this block. Oh, well that sucks. Oh, and it tapped all my black mana. Oh, well, double black, yeah. That makes sense. Whoopsie. I think... Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Didn't even think. Tapped all my black mana. I wanted to put this out to block. It's going to get through for 5. We can kill the Harpooner, or we can hit face. Doesn't have trample. You can get through for 3. It's fine. I have my cat for you. It's not a problem. Yeah. Okay. So he's going to get through for 2, and we are going to do it. We're just trying to keep alive here. Block. So that amounts to the same as sacrificing for fear. Ooh. We're not paying the life. Let's do it. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. That's we're sketchy. One of the cats would be a trump blocker. Okay, that's fine. We're actually going to throw this under the bus here. We can take the 2. He's going to have to attack with Yorvo, and I'm just going to block with my familiar and sack it. Right? I would love to get, one of my removals. Okay. That's going to suck. Vigilance Trample. Yeah. I think that puts us at the end of our rope. I would have had him. That's 11. So we're going to throw you there. Oh. Throw you there. So that's 4. That's 7. That's 11. Actually, hang on. I don't have the math. I could have got 3 life, which would have been a 14. That was a good move. I would have had him. Can we speed it up? What was the card that we didn't want? I mean, the draw ended up helping us. It got us somewhere. Now I'm going to play again. I can't judge based on that. Let's do one more game. We'll see. I'd like to pick up more games before I really make the call. I would like to early on get my plays, because usually you can kill them before any of that other crap happens. I didn't draw a single. I drew 1 Murderous Rider for removal. I didn't draw my Cauldron until late. I think I need to mulligan into part of Cauldron, or not Cauldron, Witch's Oven, or just this. Yeah, this is good. This we can work with. Yeah. Because we can shock this in, put it in the oven, or not shock it in and do Gutterbones Oven same turn, which is probably what we're going to do. Next turn we can do these 2. And then Mayhem Devil on turn 3, sacrificing Gutterbones. This could be Simic Flash, eh? Ooh, even better. Okay, keep me my relax horse. Because then we can Mayhem Devil and cycle the Familiar, dealing damage. Is he going to destroy it? What does that do? Let's see if I have another Witch's Oven in hand. Probably a good thing I didn't have a second Witch's Oven in hand. You can't choose Witch's Oven. Yeah, we can't do it, eh? What a jerk. That's okay, we have other options. I can be oh, I should have bedeviled. I'm an idiot. I didn't have 2 blacks. I'm not an idiot. We'll pretend I knew that. Give me a black source, please. That's interesting. He must have come across some other things that do this. Maybe what else would he have that teched in against? Because like Field of the Dead isn't an activated ability. It's triggered. There's a lot of things, I guess. A lot of little Great Henge. No, that's a mana ability. Wonder what he has that in against. Can't be against my little deck. Planeswalkers. Planeswalkers. Of course. Duh. Wow, really? I just punched the mic, I'm sorry. Well, we can do it. Hope for the best. Do we do that? Yeah. Force his hand, see what he's doing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Simic Flash. That's what you get. It's on the table now. We can bedevil something. Ugh. Oh. Can take my kitty cat? No. Okay. Simic Flash is going to be a hard matchup in this case because of that. We would probably have been won by now if we didn't. Or if we'd drawn a black source. Almost need to, yeah, mulligan to make sure we have 2 black sources and at least one part of the, at least the Witch's Oven. No, we're gonna let that through for now. So it won't be a problem, hopefully in the long run. There we go. Would have been nice to have our Mayhem Devil out now. Maybe I shouldn't have been attacking with it. We'll see what happens. Probably a misplay in this case. He's going to wait till I sack it. Okay. So he's going to try to build up critical mass. We're going to do this. Let's see what he has. Now would be the time to get rid of my artifact. Okay. So we can afford to duress. Yep, that was a good call. He's going to have some things he can do, but we're going to end up murderous ridering this guy as well. Probably, actually, maybe the Night Pack. It's okay. Resolve. Alright, so you can see it's kind of working here now. Slowly, we'll see where we go. There's still a sketchy little board up here, but we're going to Murderous Rider the Night Pack so he doesn't get any more freaking wolves. Ooh. Crud.
Stand by and watch.
Not really much that's really going to hurt us.
Might be a bad idea.
Because we can put her out. And we can kill him by sacking through. Okay. Oh, beautiful. That doesn't let us put her back out, but we needed to do that. Gives us another blocker that we can recur once he untaps. It'd be nice to get some mana. Nope, just one more. One more black source I think would do me. Okay. We're in a bit of a pain spot here. But we'll keep going. We're forcing him to do things on his turn. He's not a Simic Flash. He's got other things going on. He's like a... Yeah. Not Esper. I can't remember this one. Can never remember all the shards and stuff. So we have Death Touch. He can't afford to attack with anything big. He's going to start attacking with the flyer. We need to get Judith back out. Just keep plinking him. We're not going to show our hand yet. We can only really use one Cauldron Familiar, so we'll save this one. Okay. What do we kill? When he targets it. We can kill his Risen Reef. It gets us somewhere. Now we just got to draw a Witch's Oven at some point. He's going to attack. That's going to hurt. Okay, now we got to draw another Witch's Oven. Okay, 2 in the air. Nothing we can do about it. It's fine. We got time. Oh, Prison Realm. Judith, bye-bye. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, that's time for it. Sure. I think we have to Murderous Rider his Night Pack. That'll block his wolf. He won't attack with that. We can block... I mean, we can do his Knight of Autumn with Death Touch. Flyer in the air, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, finally. He's going to have... Field Mystic? Oh, he doesn't. Ooh, okay. Do we put this out as another blocker then? We do. Just so we can't really attack. Because we can sack them to make things happen. Now we just need to draw no attacks, because it's what's keeping him from attacking us. The air is a little bit hard. He's going to mill us down a little bit, or wind us down a little bit with that, but yep. Yep. So one, you can't really, well, you could do ones to get rid of my familiars. What? Okay. We should be able to gutter. No, we killed something. We didn't hit him. Alright. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. What's the play? Let's Judith. Do we attack? He blocks with no downside, though. I do have a Death Toucher, so he'd have to block here, giving me a flyer to block that. And I would do... on here, there's nothing he could do. He could double block here. We're not in a position. Not really in a position. This stops him from attacking with everything. If he attacks with just this, I can block it. If he attacks with both, I can get my dude back. I do need to do 1 damage. Ooh. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, really? Need another black source. Death Toucher was good here because I can threaten. This is a hard matchup for us. Yep. Give me something. Like, where's my cards? Where's any of my cards? So what's wrong with this deck? Why am I not getting what I need? Okay, so he's going to block with that. So I can't bring back my Gutter Bones. That's why I was just trying to get Gutter Bones back out, but that's okay. I still have a Death Toucher, so he can't really afford to attack with everything. Although he might have lethal if he does. Maybe not. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to take a look and see what I have done wrong. I think... I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Maybe Judith is too slow. And I need to get that second Chandra because we didn't see her at all. All right, well, that's 3 games. That's my new deck. I'm going to take a look at it. Let me know what you guys think I should adjust down in the comment section down below. For now, best of 1. It's just what I have time for typically to play. I like best of 3, but often when I'm playing, not recording, I don't really have time for it. So I'm focusing on best of 1. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. What I should do to make this deck a little more smoother. There was some issues there. Maybe it's just was a bad day for it. Probably may have done better with my Wolves deck today, but there we go. So that's my new deck. It's frozen. An aggro, Rakdos Sacrifice Aggro deck. Can we? No, we're frozen. All right, we're going to leave it there. Once again, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. I'm out of here.